everyone, it's Michelle Leith with UnlockYourPossibility.com. Welcome back to Thirsty Thursday. It's been a while. I've been on hiatus working on some new stuff for you, so I appreciate your patience, and it feels great to be back. For the next few weeks, we're going to be talking, I'm so excited about Thirsty Thursdays because we're going to be talking about something that's really important to me, and that is our relationship with food as it relates to the upcoming holidays. So if you're someone that struggles with food or weight or body image, this is one of the hardest times of the year. I remember, I'll be really honest with you, when I was in the grips of my eating disorder, that, basically from Halloween through to Christmas was really tough. It was really hard getting through event after event after event that was all centered around food. And, add to that the financial pressure of the holidays and the emotional aspects of coming together with family and all of those issues. It was like one giant trigger that I just didn't have the tools to deal with. So what I want to do for the next few weeks is focus on giving you tools that can help you have a happier, healthier holiday season and start the new year off feeling really good about yourself rather than feeling like you've thrown yourself under the bus. So what I want to introduce you to is this concept that I call possibility bandits. And if you've ever been on my website, there's a free report that I have there that goes into detail on what possibility bandits are, how you know if you have them, and what to do about them. But basically what they are is they're limiting beliefs that we hold about ourselves or about life that basically rob us of our possibilities, and they hijack our ability to make healthy choices for ourselves. So what I didn't know when I was struggling with my issues with food was that I had all these possibility bandits operating under the surface that were sort of guiding my decisions without me even being aware of it. So what I want to do is I'll introduce you to some of these, and you can start to see how maybe you can shift some things to be in a place of more power as you go through the holidays. So the first possibility bandit that we're going to talk about this week is labels. So labels, as they apply to how we eat, can be things like, I have no willpower. That's a very common one. And also things like, I'm a food addict, or I'm a sugar addict, or I'm a compulsive overeater. So when you identify yourself in this way, and you're not really aware that you're identifying yourself in this way, this is what's making you take action and what's driving your choices. So if you're a person who thinks you have no willpower and someone puts a pumpkin pie in front of you and you're struggling with, well, gosh, I'm not sure, I've been working hard on my health, I don't know if I want to eat this, but gosh, I have no willpower, what are you going to do? You're going to eat the pie most likely and maybe not stop. The other, that would be the same kind of thing with, identifying yourself as a compulsive eater. Or a sugar addict. If you think you're a sugar addict, are you more or less likely to crave sugar? And the food addict thing, I have to tell you, I just don't buy into that whole concept. I don't think it's possible to be addicted to something that you need to survive. Can we use food sometimes as a substitute for other needs that aren't being met? Absolutely, but in my book, that does not equal addiction. So if you are calling yourself a food addict, I'd really encourage you to stop doing that right away. So what you do about these labels is if you become aware of them, if you catch yourself saying, oh gosh, I'm just an overeater, like, oh, I can never stop, and that kind of thing, it's just catch yourself, and then kind of get curious, like, where did this label come from? When was the first time I remember hearing it? Did I give it to myself? Did somebody else say it to me? And then think about what you would like to be true instead. And what really is the truth about you, and then reframe it. So one way to reframe, like the willpower label, would be, I'm a person who's learning to manage my desires and my needs. Or same with compulsive eating, I'm getting to know what my body needs and how to meet my needs in various ways and things like that. So that's really the first step, is again becoming aware and questioning. Don't just buy into it just because someone said that to you about you, or you even said it to yourself, 20 years ago. And reframe that into a new belief that gives you more power in trusting yourself, trusting your body's wisdom, and making the choices that you really want to make for yourself. And that's my tip for this week. Now, if food is something that you really struggle with, if you really feel powerless around food, you're worried about how you're gonna get through the holidays, I may be able to help you in a deeper way. I have a new program on my website that is designed to help you survive and thrive through the holidays, create an action plan to help you find balance and maintain your health, and wake up in January feeling really good about yourself and feeling really good in your body. And if you'd like more information about that, you can go to www.season2breakfree.com. Again, season2breakfree.com. So check that out. And there's some more information there if that appeals to you. So next week we're going to be talking about shoulds. This is another big one. And so I look forward to seeing you guys then. In the meantime, if there's anything I can do to support you, you know where to find me, unlockyourpossibility.com. And I, for you this holiday season, wish you nothing but true nourishment and endless possibilities. Talk to you next week.